Hi, King Boomer. I cannot decide whether you look like a Civil War general or a communist dictator, but either way, I don't like it. Howdy! What's going on, Boomerites? It's good to see you. Welcome back to the channel. Now, I want to get this out of the way in the beginning. I feel like the last 2 or 3 reactions that I've done have been leaning toward the political spectrum a little bit. I don't like talking about politics. Sometimes, inadvertently, politics show up in these reactions that I'm doing. So, I apologize for that. Because you guys know I don't like talking about politics. It's such a turnoff. However, the reason I'm watching this particular video is because I was like, you know what, I'm in the mood for, because I'm kind of in a bad mood today. I was like, you know what I really want to see? I want to see a damn good rant. I need a good rant to watch. So I immediately thought of Jonathan Pie. This guy, on my own, I've watched a few of his rants, and they're all great. Even though sometimes it's kind of weird, because sometimes I feel like I'm kind of an observer watching his rants about British politics, and then the other half of the time I find myself going, man, it sounds like y'all have the same problems we got over here. So I'm not sure which way this one will go, but I just want to see a good rant. So I don't mean to be, for those of you who turned off by politics, I completely understand. I totally get it. I'm the same way. But I just want to watch a good rant, and this was the guy. I want this, like, this is one of those guys where I'm like, wow, I really wish this guy was doing this about American politics over here, because they're always great, and he doesn't seem to take sides. He just launches grenades at everybody. Doesn't matter what party you're from or what your political affiliation is. He just trashes everybody, which is the kind of stuff I like. I guess we kind of have a guy like that now back, Jonathan Stewart, but he kind of leans a certain way. I don't know if Jonathan Pie does, but to me, he just seems like a guy who hates everything in politics, which is, I like that. But anyway, enough talk. I want to see a good rant. That's what I'm here for. And this one's called Recession Hit. So go on over to Jonathan Pie's page after you watch this reaction and go subscribe to his channel, because I think he's fantastic. And I'll leave a link in the description below. So here we go, folks. Give me a good one, John.
Week of economic woes for the government. However, as recession hits the UK, the Prime Minister says his economic plan has started to deliver. Deliver what? A shit in the post? An eviction notice? A terminal cancer diagnosis? What exactly is it you're delivering, Mr. Sunak? What you appear to be delivering is a recession. What you're delivering is a record 2.1 million people regularly using food banks, with the number of children in food poverty doubling in the last year. 7.6 million patients on NHS waiting lists. This is not a record to be proud of. It's a source of national shame. What are you delivering, Mr. Sunak? Dead flowers, gone off milk, an aborted fetus? What you're delivering, Mr. Sunak, is profit, whilst
Yeah. Oh my God, we need that. We need this guy. We need this guy. Oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna start a campaign here in the States to recruit this guy to come on over and be our #1 news guy. I would love this dude to talk about our politics here. But again, judging from just the beginning alone, it seems like we have a lot of the same problems right now, unfortunately.
7 million households choose to go without heating. British Gas sees a tenfold leap in profits, from 72 million to 751 million. 751 million pounds, which is just a tiny bit more than the Prime Minister and his wife's net worth. Welcome to the last 14 years with an economy run by a series of multi-millionaire grifters, one of which was a known tax dodger, one of which blew a £30 billion hole in the economy, and if the rumours are to be believed, the present multi-millionaire Chancellor is about to deliver further cuts to public services in favour of tax cuts. I mean, when in the last 14 years have you not been cutting public services? There's nothing left to cut. Social care, health care, childcare, elderly care, any care about anything whatsoever, unless it's profit. All you care about is profit, business. And I mean big business, not small business. Last year, the UK had the most small business insolvencies since the 2008 crash. The 2008 crash that Rishi Sunak helped cause and profited from greatly.
Again, sounds like we got a lot of the same problems, man.
Look it up. Yeah, there's nothing left to cut. The rail system doesn't work. It's fucked. Oh, no, it isn't. Look at these profits. The water and sewage system in this country doesn't work. No one voted for Brexit so they could take their daily morning dump, safe in the knowledge it'll be floating in the English Channel by tea time. Yeah, but look at these profits. What are you delivering on? Education, making a conscious choice not to invest in education to the point where schools are crumbling whilst massively racking up the private cost of further education and at the same time giving private schools tax breaks when most of your education policy revolves around attempting to stop teachers' rights to strike. You're not delivering on education. What are you delivering on? Help for the most needy? When you outsource the benefits office and the benefits helpline to a private company whose main motivation is profit, when the private sector decides who deserves help and who doesn't, the government is essentially saying it can't do its job, that it's given up on delivering. We are constantly being told by multi-millionaires that there isn't enough money, that if you can't live off 40p a day, you're not trying hard enough, that
God, I feel that this. If he changed some of the names around, it could be here. It could be here in the States. I swear, this one is very much sounds like our problems here. But it's a fantastic rant, and I know he's playing a character. This is of the things that you guys have put me onto over the past couple of years. This is one of my favorite. Channels that I hit the subscribe button to, because I have watched like 7 or 8 of these rants on my own when he uploads it, because he doesn't upload them like too often. But this is I love this dude. This dude is a treasure.
Homelessness and destitution is a lifestyle choice. There isn't any money. Although they're perfectly happy spending 1.5 billion on a barge full of listeria and 400 million on Rwanda just for shits and giggles and a favourable headline in the Daily Telegraph. 400 million. But apparently, when it comes to child poverty, there isn't any money. We all need to tighten our belts. The only thing you are delivering is record profits. But hey, when all your chums and donors and family are millionaires and billionaires, I guess it makes sense to keep them happy, because apparently taxing billionaires is actually worse for the economy. And if you don't believe me, just ask a billionaire. They all agree.
Yeah.
The party of fiscal responsibility makes me want to puke.
Me too.
Well, more bad news for the Prime Minister. The 2 by-election results this week seem to add even more pressure.
Yo, that's a great... Look at that. That was a great little image at the end here. Heroes and Villains live tour. So he's going to tour as Jonathan Pie. I don't know what his real name is, but this is a fantastic character. It's so fantastic that when I first watched him, I thought it was legitimate. But again, I'm a Muppet. I'll believe anything. But fantastic. I love this dude. I really wish, if I was head of a television studio here in the States, I would give him a show immediately. Immediately. Fuck John Oliver. I would give this guy a show. His shit's, and I'm not shitting on John Oliver. His show's pretty good, or at least it was. I haven't watched it in quite some time, but his show was probably the best political comedy show that we had since Jonathan Stewart. But Jonathan Stewart literally just came back, so that's very interesting as well. All very interesting. But man, I love this dude. I wish he was ours. I wish he was ours. Sorry. I know we can't have him, and you guys would fight me to keep him. But I love this guy. Can't say it enough. He needs to be on American television to tell us what's what. I would love that. But it's wishful thinking. Do whatever you can to hang on to this dude, because we would steal him in a heartbeat. I just know it. He's fantastic. I wonder if because it says he's doing a live tour. Maybe if there's any big Jonathan Pie fans here on the channel, let me know if he tours in the States. I would love to go see him shit on our politics over here. It would, oh my God, it would be so good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the reaction. Hop on over to Jonathan Pie's channel and hit that subscribe button. This is an excellent channel, by the way. But like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want. And I'll see you all again soon. All right, Boomerites? Take care, everybody.